Hello, hope you're having a wonderful day today. I'm here to show you the Abyss training method in RuneScape 3. I'm going to be using Necromancy right now. I'm tier 80 weapon Necromancy and tier 70 armor. But what you're going to do is once you're geared up with just your gear, like whatever level it is, preferably tier 60, um, it doesn't have to be the exact same as mine, just get your best in slot stuff. And you don't really need anything. The two things in my inventory is strictly because I had them in my bank. I'm gonna bring them with me, but you absolutely do not need them. Your bar should look something like this. Um, you will need what 3,000 souls in your Well of Souls for Conjure Putrid Zombie because that's where a lot of the damage will be coming from. Conjure Vengeful Ghost as well. That is what heals you most of the time. Blood Siphon will also heal you. And then, of course, Spectral Scythe, preferably with all three upgrades, but the first and second upgrade are just fine. Then I put Soul Strike next because it actually does an AoE when you activate the ability, and then just your two basic attacks. And that's pretty much it. So, come to Edgeville, right here. You're going to cross the wilderness wall. Run this direction. And then this guy right here, Mage of Zamorak. If you have not completed the Abyss mini quest, you cannot access the Abyss, so you might as well go hammer that out real quick. But you're going to teleport. There's two spots in the Abyss where this farm happens. I'm going to show you the first one right now. It is about right here. Yeah. So all you're gonna do is just AFK now. Like you don't do anything, just play a different game. It doesn't matter. See, that's why you have the Conjure Putrid Zombie and Command Putrid Zombie. It just kills everything, and then Siphon will heal you, and then of course Spectral Scythe goes to town. Finger of Death uses a lot of adrenaline, so if your bar is actually casting Finger of Death, even though it's on the far right, either lower your revolution size or just drag it off and put it in another square. But this is the first location where you do your farm. The reason you do it right here is because a lot of these abyss creatures will aggro onto you standing right here. Your goal is not to have any of the creatures blocked by these weird tentacles that are around. So you want to stand in a position where none of them are getting caught. The next location for Abyss is on this other side. It is the exact same premise. You want to stand in a location where none of the tentacles block. I actually found standing up here is faster XP, only by about 20k per hour, which, you know, it adds up in the long run. Because instead of just aggroing the 8 that spawn right here, you're aggroing these ones up here as well, which turn it into 10 or 11, depending on how far this Abyssal Guardian right here will wander. Now, this method is not completely AFK. You will have to be either at your computer or on your phone, but every 10 minutes you'll have to reset. And the easiest way to reset is from your position. You're going to run north. All the way to about here, it seems. So until I guess the passage evens out, and then you're just going to run back. Right back into your original position. And let the AFK commence. And that's it. That is the Abyss combat training method. You don't need to bring any food. You also don't need to pray. You don't need auras or anything. I've done this with tier 60 gear, and I've had no problems whatsoever. You honestly could probably do it with less just by the amount of healing that Necromancy gives you, as long as you have, of course, Blood Siphon and Vengeful Ghost. But to make it fully effective, of course, you need your Spectral Scythe and your Command Putrid Zombie, which I think it's either 4,000 um, souls in your Well of Souls, or you might have to go to the 8,500. But it's up to you. You can make do with less, but it's less XP per hour without the Putrid Zombie, but you will need the Spectral Scythe, of course. That's pretty mandatory here. But without these upgrades, you're just going to expect less XP per hour. But that's it. Um, Thank you for taking your time and watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.